In the last video, I called out two scenarios that could play out on the Nasdaq 100. The first scenario was that if price couldn't get above this blue trend line we see, we would sell from the off. Or the more likely second scenario, a break above the blue trend line with a retest of 11,688. You can see here on the daily chart, the retest of 11,688 did occur on Monday. However, look what happened to the Nasdaq on Tuesday. We sold off sharply initially with price retesting this area around 11,335, which price has tested and bounced on a couple of occasions last week. The trigger was the bond market, with the 2-year treasury yield rising above the 10-year treasury yield, which is what is known as the yield inversion. And it was this that spooked the markets. You can't really see it here from this chart, but looking at this table showing the 2-year yield getting above the 10-year yield on Tuesday, you can also see this isn't the first time this has occurred. Despite this, price formed an inverse hammer, reversing sharply, which resulted in price breaking above 11,688. Notice on the following day how price came back to retest this as support. Since then, price has floated higher into the next level of resistance at 12,180, which is held into the weekend. We had the monthly jobs report in the US on Friday, which came in better than expected, with expectations now set for another big rate hike at the July Fed meeting. Fed official Bostic has come out and backed a 75 basis point rate hike, and I expect this to weigh on sentiment in the coming days and weeks. In terms of levels to watch next week, 12,180 is the resistance level to watch. If price did break above that, we would extend the relief rally towards a target of 12,520 and as high as 12,900. If price continues to hold the 12,180, a pullback to retest 11,688 could come real quick. Below that, and it's the usual support levels of 11,320 to 335 and the recent low of 11,037. The market remains vulnerable to a sharp sell-off, so be wary of any counter-trend rallies. Also bear in mind that US earnings season kicks off next week, so that will drive direction of the market. With that said, thank you for watching, and do hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future content, and I'll see you at the next one.